Chicago Speedway. Got invited out by Redbull for the NASCAR event. We're on our way now to go pick up our VIP tickets. Let's see how this day turns out. With Rex. Apparently this guy got invited to come out to the NASCAR race. Who knows why, but I heard he runs this thing called like Chi-Town Exotic Car Group or something. I don't know. It's a pretty small club.
Technically, I got invited from Chicago Car Community, but
Okay.
my other brand.
Okay. That's you. Yeah, he's here. So, fun day. Let's have some fun.
Welcome. Hope you guys enjoy it. Once the race gets going, you'll see what it's all about. Yeah, it's a unique sporting experience for sure. Hopefully you guys have fun and enjoy it. You guys got any questions?
Let's see what they have.
What did I learn yesterday? Yeah, so I raced both series. So I did the O'Reilly series yesterday and the Cup series. So I raced yesterday as well. Yeah, the track got really wide. We were running all over the place, running up against the walls, running the bottom of the track. So hopefully that's the case today. Big speed and multiple different teams.
There's room enough for 2 cars up here. This is just a spare body panel. This is the rear bumper, but there is a backup part up there. You just can't see it because that's blocking it. But people are always like, how do you get the cars to and from the racetrack? And they actually lower that lift gate, pull the car on, lift it up, and roll it in the top. There's room enough for 2. We usually bring 2 backup cars for the 3 teams, and then the one actually has a body part panel which has spare just like sections of the car. It's kind of like a Lego kit for lack of a better term, but they're carbon fiber, like composite body panel. So you have your TV panel or your rear bumper, your nose, your greenhouse on the top, deck lid, hood, door panels on each side, front fender, and then your rear quarter panel on each side. And so sometimes if you have to go, you get some damage in practice and qualifying, you only have to use like a little section of the car and not go to a complete backup, because we never want to do that. It's a lot of time and effort because our backups don't have engines in them. So they have to do a complete engine swap over, which is, they usually extend hours. Fortunately, we didn't have to do all that, which is great. But this layout is pretty much a carbon copy of what Kansas Speedway looks like. We haven't been to this track in, I think, 7 years. But right now it has the oldest asphalt on the circuit. So it hasn't been paved since 2001, I think, which is about 25 years. And they were talking a lot about it on the coverage yesterday, just the surface. It will have some tire fall off, and over the course of the day, temperatures will cool the track. And so your tire fall off will become less. So probably in the first stage, you're looking to hit like 40 laps and split the stage. And then when you go to stage 3, it'll be more like 50 laps. It's about every 10 laps, you use about a gallon of fuel. Our fuel tank's full. Well, the gas can itself is up to 14 gallons to get it fully fueled up. So fuel strategy could come play into the part of it towards the end, depending on if they split stages or try to flip it. And then obviously tire wear too. We have 8 sets of tires plus a scuff set, which we qualified on yesterday, but we'll start on stickers. So radio's obviously a huge part, and it's loud. So we have to be able to communicate, not just in like here at the racetrack on top of the box and down below and with the pit crew and the spotter who's up on the stand and the driver, but also back at our shop. So in front of the pit box, there's a bunch of screens up there. Obviously crew chiefs and engineers are sitting there working on computers, but they also have Teams chats and they're running data. And then they have what we call like a war room back at the shop, and they'll be talking to people back there. We also have pit crew coaches that are on radios and like looking at video and like reviewing stuff back at the shop too. And that comes into play because we have a roster system with NASCAR that they implemented right around COVID time, where we're limited on how many people we can bring to the track now. So you have to like submit a formal roster to NASCAR to be approved every single week for each team. We also have a lounge area up there. That's where the crew chiefs and engineers sit throughout the weekend, and then they'll use that as like a debrief area. After practice and qualifying, he'll go up there and they'll talk. And then on the one hauler, we have like a bigger conference room table, and that's where all the teams will meet, and they'll do like team meetings on race day, collectively and separate as a unit. So this is our fuelers fire seat. Obviously, a very large. This is the heaviest material, so the fuelers are rated /5s for SF5 reading. So this is the thickest. And anyone that touches fuel has to be in one of these, but then we also have /1s, so like the tire changers can have a lighter weight. If you look at the crew members, you can kind of tell by their build what position they have. So like your jackman and your gasman are like the bigger, bulkier guys, and then your tire carrier. Because you only have one tire carrier now, and they carry those tires 2 at a time, and they're about 45 pounds each. And then your fuel can was about 95-ish pounds. And then your tire changers are the smaller, like very agile ones, because they have to get around the car and get down so low. A lot of them are ex-NFL players. A lot of them are, yes. We have like JB played for the Denver Broncos. We have some guys that played for App State. We'll go out and recruit from football. Does anyone else want to like feel how heavy it is on a day like today? And then obviously Connor wears a fire suit, and when it's really hot, he can lose anywhere from like 5 to 10 pounds on the mark.
We're here in the pit lanes. Let's check out all the cars.